So hello guys, I'm really happy to see you guys over here. So in this video, as you all know, we are going to talk about Nmap and we'll take a look at some basics of Nmap. And from here on, I will discuss all the tools and I'll show you all the tools which are the best in their specified categories. So for information gathering, I personally prefer using Nmap, and that is why we are going to take a deep look into Nmap in the next video. So for now, we'll just type in nmap-h to get a list of options or hyphens available, so you can do that and learn about Nmap. But I'll show you some basics, so you can use -v to check the version that you have on your system, and latest version is 7.70. Now what we'll do is we'll try to scan all the IP addresses by specifying the range. So what you can do is you can just type in the range of IP addresses. You don't have to specify -r for Nmap. So what you can do is I'll just type in 10.0.2.1/24, which will scan all the IPs in the range or in the gateway, in our default gateway. So it takes some time and you might think that your system is not working or your computer is hanged, but don't worry, this is how Nmap works and we'll take a look at it. So right now we have our system, our Windows system, running on 10.2.0.2.15, and as you can see we get an indication from the MAC address that it is a Oracle VirtualBox system. And right now we don't have any ports or open ports available on the system because our Windows system has Windows firewall turned on or enabled. So that's the reason it does not show us all the open ports. But in case you don't have any firewall turned on, which is pretty obvious, you can find out all the ports, all the open ports available on the system with their specified services and the version of the services. So this is how Nmap works, and we'll talk about the time it takes to scan and how to reduce the time and what are fast scans and how to get statistics in the next video. But for now, just take a small look into Nmap. So this is how it works. Now what we will do is we will take a look at some other features of Nmap and other switches basically, or other options of Nmap. So there is something which will provide you a list of you can either scan a specific IP address or a range, or what you can do is you can scan a specific range of IP address, like not the whole subnet mask or whole gateway, but a specific range of IP addresses. So for now I am scanning IP address 10.2.1 to 15. So I'm scanning 15 IP addresses over here and it will show us the results, and we already know that our system is on 10.0.2.15. so this is how it works. Now the next thing what we'll do is we'll just type in Nmap, and you can either, as I told you, specify a IP address or a range. Next thing you can do is you can actually use some switches which we'll take a look in the next video. For now let's discuss about the stats. So you can either wait for some time till the scan is complete, or in my case I usually add in this switch that is stats every 2 seconds. So it will provide you the status of the scan in 2 seconds. So as you can see, we can like understand what is going on in the background, and we get a clear idea of how much scan is completed and what is the time that we should be waiting for. So this is how it works, and you can also use something. Let's discuss the -f switch, which will basically do a fast scan. So you can just add in -f after your scan entries, so it will scan faster than usual. So this is the best practice, but I will usually suggest you to avoid using -f because it does not provide a deeper understanding, a deeper report after you use -f. So make sure you are avoiding that. So you can also use -ir, which will show you random IP addresses, or which will scan random IP addresses on the internet. So you can do that in case you want to hack into random computers, but I would suggest you to avoid doing that. And what we'll do is we'll just disable the firewall in our Windows system, and let's see how the ports work. So if you know, because of the firewall we are not getting any results because of the firewall, so you can fix that by turning off the firewall, but we'll take a look at that in the next part. What you can do is you can just type in touch space target.txt, which will create a text file on desktop. So what I've done is I've just created a text file on desktop, and then you can use nano and the file which you want to edit. So we'll just add in some IP addresses. So suppose, for example, you have a list of IP addresses which you want to scan, which might not be in a specific range, and you can actually specify a range, but in case the IP addresses are in different subnet mask, you can do that. And then what you can do is you can use -il to actually scan all the IP addresses in a text file. So you can do that. So let's move on to the next video, and let's take a look into some advanced switches in Nmap.